My name is William Deakin. I'm here in this cell by myself, all the time, alone. The guards keep the leg irons on me. That's the rule, they reckon. The metal bites into my ankles and the chain between my feet drags on the stone floor with each step. Not that you can walk far in this mean and tiny space. 23 hours out of every day on my own in this cell. No visitors. My father and brothers are in Victoria, most likely. That's too far to come, especially since I was hauled all the way up here to Broken Hill Jail. And maybe no one would visit me anyway. So, the only people I see are the guards and the chaplain. Some days I'll crank myself up real angry, steaming mad. Other times I'm as miserable and wretched as a bandicoot. 1 hour out of every day, I get taken to exercise in a yard, but it's not much bigger than a horse stall. I'm all alone then too. There are no other blokes shuffling about in that yard. The chaplain reckons the other prisoners are bad men who would infect my character with their depraved ways. I wouldn't care. I'd just be glad to see another living soul walking, breathing, looking at my face as I look at their face. A person needs that or they go crack-brained. Crazy as a loon. The chaplain says I'm here alone, so I do what they call sorrowful and solitary repentance. So as I'll think about what I did and feel bad. I do feel bad about what I did. Me and my little brother Joe went across the river into New South Wales to do some fishing. Our dog was with us, a white terrier with black spots. And we brought a gun to go rabbiting too. We ran into this bloke camped on the riverbank. Toulon was his name, found out later. We'd already shot a rabbit and he let us cook it on his campfire using his gridiron. But then later the bloke got huffy because we were messing around with his stuff. Just being silly kids. We weren't going to steal anything, but he made out like we were. The fella got so cranky, he said he put the police on us. We slunk off, but I couldn't get it out of my head. That mongrel was going to put the police on us. I couldn't have that. Me and Joe had already been state wards and I ran away from the industrial school more than once. They treat you rough in those places. Never give you enough food and quick to give any kid a bashing. Some of the snakes who work there, you never know when they'll shove you in some corner, take off their belt and whack you with it so hard, the buckle tears pieces out of your skin all over. And they can do worse. Sometimes worse. Anyway, believe me when I say it's harsh in them boys' homes. The fear of going back there, it spooked me. Turned my guts around, all knotted up with the worry of that. So I couldn't let that bloke get us locked up. That's how come I went back to the riverbank where he was sleeping. There were too many bad notions hissing inside my head to stop and think clear. Times like that, a person can do something stupid. But this time, the stupid thing I done was, well, I shot him in the head. That man Toulon. I know it was wrong. And foolish too, because on account of me not wanting to get locked up, now I'm in this place. Locked up tight. No running away from here. My brother gave evidence against me in the court. I don't blame him. He's only a little tacker. And I did what he said I did. I stood there in the dock and the judge said I was condemned to death. Condemned to death. The words go through your body like caustic soda, burning till your insides are soup. Foul-smelling soup. Some days, sitting here knowing I'm a goner, I think, these are the last hours of your life, Willie. You got to make every hour count. Even in this stinking place. If I'm in the yard and there's the tiniest scrap of sun, I put my face to it and soak it in. Some nights, alone in this dark cell, hour after hour, it's like I'm already dead. Once they hang me, maybe being dead won't be so different. But when I imagine the rope scraping around my neck, the fear prickles along my skin and my heart beats hard against my ribs. I can feel warm blood pulsing through my chest and I know I'm alive. I don't want to die. I don't. Sometimes I have a bit of a cry, like a little kid. No one sees on account of me being in this place with thick walls and no person in Kui to hear me blubber and sob like a stupid rat. Then this very morning, the guard came in here and he reckoned they won't be hanging me. Instead, they're going to keep me locked up for 15 years. I've had some schooling. I can do sums. I'm 15 years old now, so I'll be a man of 30 when they let me out. 15 years in prison. It's got to be better than being dead.